Juan Infante is serious about wildlife conservation. He raises exotic wildlife on his Rocky River Ranch in Medina, Texas. Recently, he invited the Texas School for the Blind to visit his private collection of full-body mounts from around the world for a sensory safari, a wonderful discovery for the children. Juan has generously donated his extensive collection to the new Bandera Exotic Wildlife Museum, soon to begin construction in Bandera, Texas. His collection will join other full-body mounts donated from exotic game hunters.
We have a couple of safaris like this a few years ago, also with people coming from the Texas Commission for the Blind, and it was very successful. They were very happy, and I hope you will be also very happy when you go back home.
The new museum, a $4 million project, is organized exclusively for charitable and educational purposes. It will include a sensory safari for allowing vision-impaired children and adults to discover wild animals from around the world. Juan recognized the visually impaired had a difficult time understanding the size, structure, features, and textures of exotic animals. Full-body mounts are expensive, and touching them causes harm to the mounts. But there is no other way for the visually impaired to experience these beautiful creatures without touch. Having many replacement animals will open a new world of discovery to the visually impaired. Imagine seeing by touch for the first time a lion or elephant. Total discovery. The museum will include 8 dioramas of animals from different world regions. A state-of-the-art theater lecture auditorium will also be included, where visitors have the opportunity to discover more about the habitats and habits of many of the world's amazing wildlife. Why Bandera? The Texas Hill Country is currently home to more exotic wildlife that can be found any place on Earth. The rough hill country terrain made ranching with cattle, sheep, and goats a constant problem. That same terrain and climate is almost identical to that found in Africa. Since 2005, Texas ranchers began raising exotic wildlife to subsidize their ranching. Texas is now home to over 250,000 animals with over 125 different species. And to their credit, Texas ranchers have now been responsible for saving several known species from total extinction. Many of the species are being reintroduced to their native countries due to the conservation efforts of Texas ranchers. The Bandera Exotic Wildlife Museum will be open to all. It will tell the story of some of God's most beautiful creatures and leave the visitor with the knowledge that we are responsible for them. Just think, you can be part of bringing together this amazing safari adventure. Reach out and touch it.
Right, the students I was walking people with were taking their arms and trying to put them around the lion, because I can't reach around, so big is it.
Now you can see it's pretty big, isn't it?
Yeah,
animal, you can't really understand the size, you can't really touch the scope, and they were able to measure some of them from tip to tail. They got to talk about the claws, they got to actually feel the eyes, whether or not it was predator or prey where they could see. This was a perfect opportunity for the kids to actually touch an animal, but I think it's for everyone, even me. I've never seen some of those animals.
I like the...
that was awesome.
Oh no! I know what I like. The
I know
Wolverine.
The lion. The leopard.
It was awesome.